Byerton all by yourself, huh? I prefer the path of least people shooting at me, but that's just me.
Yes, that's just you, man. Just you. I'm gonna have to set this down. Do. And make sure my thing is muted. What I'm using to read chat, not that many will come in. Okay, so. Audio, master down more. Effects, music fairly high, voice, who cares, subtitling, what is wireless? Oh yeah, that's the radio within the game. Okay, seems to be good form for background music.
Need customer support?
No, I do not. I'm going to go in to the snarking of Liam / Lerix. And how I want to do that is starting off with this. It's not really this. He got into my little thread, so quite interesting there. This isn't really about him. It was a bit of a red herring, if I must say. But yes, anyone who doesn't know who Lerix is, which is crazy if you haven't been into commentary. Of course, Dickers is one of the few people who weren't within. I don't think he made it into his Rising Stars. He's sort of talking about it is a little bit weird. He has a lot of associates like Morale, Aiden. Well, I don't know if they're still associates. But this is a screenshot from his current channel, which 2 videos are up. I gave Dickers credit for this fucking word vomit about, oh, community set the standards, blah, blah, blah. But clearly, Lerix did not agree with the shift in the standards that were going on and quote unquote commentary, and left because he didn't agree with them and looked at what happened to everyone else who didn't go along with the Twitch poll invaders standards. And you have Salvo. Why is he chiming in? Lerix made it clear a lot of streams he wanted to branch out to music content. Yes, he did. That was a core part of his streaming if you watched him. I never saw Salvo or whoever is taking up Salvo pancakes here. He didn't leave to be a better person. Never said that. I don't think he's a better person. Anyone's a better person. I'm not the moral police. I don't think about who's better or who's worse. Just what's logical. And you have, of course, you have to go with the minor thing. Given Aiden had Doobie on, and that's dubious with minors in his Discord. Seems like a Twitch poll's fucking standard, but I wouldn't even want to put that on them because Doobie is a low man on the totem pole in the Twitch poll community. So I figured I would start here. Howler question's pretty clumsy, okay? He accused me of fucking, your commentary's just this, oh God. Okay, let me start from the beginning before that. But yes, for those who think snarking communities only form around certain people who support certain propaganda, well, this is around Ethan Klein, Destiny, blah, blah, blah. Been making waves because Hassan has been boosting it. Yeah, he's going to take advantage of that. Hassan's going to take advantage of it. They would take advantage of it also. I'll give them credit there. Very interesting, very interesting. And I have a great example of that not being true, because if it was, why would there be snarking of Liam Donovan, formerly known as Lerix? And look at Chud Logic supporting the snarking of Lerix. I don't know his problem. I guess it started with his little shit post about it's the far, far, far away one. 8 months ago. Okay, I think it started before then, but we're gonna get to see that because I'm gonna go over Dicker's stream, which I think is much more valuable overall. Although I give Dicker shit, he's probably the better one out of that fucking little. I'm not gonna call him a cabal because that's gay. The little circle that they run in. Maybe queer. Queer means weird. So, gathering materials to go over about this case, possibly for a stream, which I'm doing. It might be quick, it might be low view, but you gotta put in the work somewhere. You gotta say there's some overlap with people, but I can say there's some overlap that people will be interested in knowing. Like Perry, the guy who was trying to take credit for talking about Hutch's dead sister. I really need to spell check this. Other getting content from it, like Chud Logic.
About the thing. So not for.
Oh, is that about Ali Khan? Is that Ali Khan? Oh my god, dude. And also, dude, he does want parasocial people, but people that are obsessed with him, not are going to be mean to him. That's the reality.
The plan I mentioned, right now they're doing some kind of psyop where they pretend to be tween users and posting cringe comments on Liam's videos, all with Mohammed in their name. So that's the same guy who is in the Discord server who's confirming this as well.
Is Ali Khan a double agent? I know he still visits the streams now that he's not doing commentary. I see his name pop up a little bit here and there. That's the first time I saw his name anyways, Ali Khan.
As if, if you needed further confirmation. But, all this is about is just like for the normal followers and like people in the community, I just want to make sure you don't get fooled by this because of my silence. So, that like, if you see like a subreddit called Liam Donovan hacks, or if they make a new one, just like these are the things to look out for. Is that this is what people are doing, and this is going to like 100% like ramp this up more, and they're probably going to do it more and more and more. But I just felt,
of course, they're a snark community, and Chud Logic is all for that shit.
Like this was worth it because it was getting too much, and I just don't want people to get I don't want normal people to get the wrong idea from just vindictive people's actions. So yeah.
You might as well go through this. Just skimming through Chud's VODs, the commentary on the stream is rather weird or queer. Plus, Chud is dumb enough to say Liam is weirdly lying about something when he just completely missed what was said, which is that the Reddit post with the miners docs info was taken down on stream.
That
Took down the post on stream. Like,
so we know from looking at the document is not true. It was taken down.
There was a document about the miner who accidentally posted their docs on the Discord. God, commentary is so fucking petty when it comes to former members. It seems a little bit queer to me. Weird.
Because of a copyright issue. Not because he took it down to get rid of the docs. It was a copyright issue that automatically took...
And from what I could tell from the VOD, which is cut from a stream, maybe someone corrects Chud on this mixed speak of him. Okay, I didn't see it in the VOD, but the VODs are cut from streams.
The stream down, so he's just weirdly lying about that, Dude, Deeper Armor's in chat. Name every Beatles album in order of release right now or delete your chat.
Yeah, the obsession with chatters is a little bit odd. There's a little bit of overlap overall with the community, and certain chatters get certain reputations. And then there's people who rarely ever go and chat.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? British releases only.
That's it. That's the malicious doxing of a child that I did. That I doxed the child because of
This is sarcasm from Liam, by the way. I don't
the
think there's much
standard of
more.
an unfortunate situation happening where someone accidentally posts information of themselves that they didn't know was there, and I'm just going over my subreddit as usual. Took down the post on stream.
Oh, yeah. Enough of a warm-up. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got a Doverman in chat. How's it going, man? What do you know about Snarking, man? Because this is some serious snark behavior of this shit. So this is from the same sort of stream covered by Dickers. Perry. He seems to be the troll that instigates like 90% of the fucking manufactured drama that appears within this circle. He leaked Aiden's DMs to fucking Dickers. No. Misspoke. Don't call me a liar. That was a misspeak. He released Nicholas Diorio's DMs that he got when he was on stream with Aiden. He what was it? He made fun of Hutch's dead sister or took credit for it. Okay, he's a prolific liar, and they still go with him. Okay. He also got called out by Brandon Buckingham, and everyone's like, oh, why are you covering a troll? Why the fuck do you guys cover this troll's content all the time? Okay, I wonder. It's odd. You commentary people are sort of saying Brandon Buckingham's giving him attention. You guys give him attention, but we're different. Interesting.
Immediately kick them out.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I
So
just
what's
sent
this?
some of the
Brain rot of this
screenshots.
shit.
Okay, let me just finish with this. No, of course I get that part and completely understand. I feel like the banter of the community to some people gets lost and
If
just
you
breeds
hear
their
scratching,
rudeness.
there's
That's
a vicious beast.
Why would I create a space for people to be that way?
Vicious
Okay.
beast, stop.
Made it feel like a snark. Wait, sorry, what's this? But it was like crazy that I was reading earlier that made this feel like a snark Discord and not community one. The idea he's using the word snark is very funny. I don't know if you guys would get that, but that is quite funny.
Dude, what did I fucking tell you? Yeah, this
Banger
guy's got
commentary.
PTSD from when Cool Guy turned his old subreddit into a fucking snark subreddit.
If I'm correct, Cool Guy also got outed as a pedo. Unconfirmed. I heard this from commentary people, and they tend to call people pedos over virtually nothing. Okay, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but yeah, Cool Guy. That's the only thing I know about him. A clipper of some renown. Leaking DMs is always. These guys do it all the fucking time. Okay, all the time, just as a matter of course. Okay. I think you either do it when it's needed or when it's irrelevant and really funny.
Yeah, he's desperate for that to not happen again. Any sign of people turning against him, the waves, the currents are fucking moving. Boom.
Every cafe or whatever, did he just like kick him out immediately?
Okay.
Immediately kick.
So two mentions
to
of
delete their
snarking.
own.
Two
Dogs.
examples of snarking.
They've not done anything wrong. They've not done anything fucking immoral. You need to go in there and fucking delete it. They don't realize what's wrong about them fucking posting it. Preferably ban them. An 11-year-old.
He didn't want to foster a negative community.
Outrage.
Because-
11-year-old. Didn't know what they were doing wrong, Liam. Don't bother the snarkers who might have manufactured this. Escalated it. Sent it over to Perry, who sort of kicked it up to all these other fucking communities. It's like a fucking... I was going to say gangbang, but I meant to say a train. Okay. The sort of snarking gets the attention, the trolls. Someone, dipshit like Perry, escalates it more. He makes a big fuss. He comes to these guys. Perfect idea laundering for this fucking community here.
We're
Okay.
criticizing his content.
Well, was he saying anything at the time? Like, oh, why are you guys being so mean? What the hell? What's going on? Or was it
No.
like just after the fact?
He didn't give us a warning.
He
It was after
did
the
not
fact.
come
Started talking
into
to
a
us, like-
conversation at all.
It happened at like 10 in the morning for us, and then he came in like at midnight.
Okay. And
I don't know. I don't know how he didn't learn from commentary. He used to call into Ethan Ralph and roll with the punches. Now it's mods make a joke and he power trips. I'm guessing that Liam Donovan. It's different when content creators.
It's very interesting. And there's a lot of things said by Dickers, which I'm like, why are you speaking for Liam, dude? Okay. And I put this on the side. So he didn't give an opinion there, mate. Just identify Liam Donovan. Yeah, I just like, can he connect the dots? I think he's being purposely ignorant in the fucking publicly, but fair enough on that crap.
Do it, right? As part of content, you roll with the punches because it's being like out there in the open, everyone sees it, right? If your own mods start doing it, I can understand how he treats that differently, especially given the fact that Liam has already had his spaces turn into snark communities before. Liam Donovan is seeing his mods in mod chat right now, snark him and say that his streams are shit. And he's having flashbacks to Cool Guy taking over.
Yeah, and there's lots of paranoid about mods. Not going to go into Fauci. He fired his whole fucking mod staff. Hempleton, I could get into that shit. And maybe I will, because that's the next thing on the docket. Probably the last time I'll just play it in a bit when I get into the game. Let me get through this beginning bit. But yeah, have this. I was just doing my thread, tag Dickers on a whim, blah, blah, blah. You have to wonder about the standards that are being used. For example, admit that Liam isn't in commentary anymore, so standards are pliable, but then later uses commentary standards against him? Question mark. It seemed a little bit weird. And I ask, who created these standards and how are they enforced?
Hey,
yeah, how do they enforce them? Okay. So,
hey, if I know that somebody is like 12 years old, okay?
Kathy. Apparently, I don't know if this is the real Kathy, but this Kathy person apparently has some Spurg Lord that I don't know much about.
If I know that somebody is like 12 years old, okay, a preteen, I'm fucking banning that person 100%. What I'm saying is, okay, because my thing the entire time is Liam Donovan should know this. This is community standards. Liam Donovan should know this. This is community standards.
But he's not in commentary anymore. You brought that up, Dickers, earlier in the stream. That's sort of my point. Maybe it's not reflected in the fucking clips, dickhead. I wonder where he got his name from.
The community standards, okay, around YouTube chats aren't actually that borne out.
And criticisms brought up to him that got hashed out or
Yeah. Okay. This modern Bailey, or should I say the Schrodinger's douchebag act. Yeah, I'm not commentary. This is a question, one you could easily answer. And here we have his little autistic thing, but basically calling me an autist without actually calling me an autist. Okay. No, you're talking about... yeah. Funny response. Love how your jokes when you got nothing else. Then he has this whole, your questions are pretty clummy, blah, blah, blah. Let me not focus on Dickers. I got him for the stream.
You rolled to delete their own dots.
Off. Fuck off, cunt. Mate, cunt, whatever the fuck. Let me not focus too much on that. Let me get this set up for game, because we're going to start with play this shit. Hempleton recording is where we're going to start. It's sort of funny. I've asked this question in Hempleton's chat. Every time I pop up in Hempleton's chat, I say something when I'm just bantering that sort of causes the dude to crash out. I don't know why. Okay, he can't take banter. it's bad faith, I guess, to banter as a chatter or ask certain questions. But yeah. This first part, I've actually pulled this on him when fucking Beckett was in chat. So the rest, I'll stay quiet for.
I don't really know. I haven't.
Hey guys, I want an open space for women to feel comfortable with.
Oh yeah, set up for this. I was curious about the fucking. This is Lerix calling in. This is just the front loading part. So Lerix is going to be calling, and I haven't actually pre-watched this in so long. So.
More about issues they have in the community. I know, ironic coming from me though.
Hey, call this toll-free number if you have an experience with. Never mind. What's my response? Yeah. Come on, baby. We can't say no more.
What are we now?
Gay.
It's not them.
I'm gay.
Huh?
Is that Peter Griffin? Yeah.
Who said that? Are you using your head?
Epic editing, Vincent.
I'm really not, dude. Oh my.
Epic streaming,
I'm
Himpleton.
about to freaking crash out again, dude. It hasn't even been 20 minutes since I've been back. Holy shit, dude. I swear to God, it's over.
Oh, wait, when did you get the mustache?
I'm crashing out.
Have you always had that?
You're
no,
always
I had a
crashing
beard.
out, dude.
I had a beard yesterday, and then I shaved today. So call Lerix and call him a slur. That would be
Lyrics, niggers.
Lerix, you want to stream this one?
Himpleton was
Who's
known
the
as
co-host
Junkler
now?
at the time. This is probably a year and a half old, just by the way.
Probably. I mean, I hope. Beckett, where's the video, Beckett?
Here it
There you
is.
go.
I've asked Beckett this
Where's
in
the video,
Himpleton's chat,
Beckett?
and Himpleton's tried to
Where
be
is
like,
it?
"Why don't you
We're
make
all
a
waiting.
video on me?" I'm like, dude,
Okay. I'm trying
that-
really hard to get my
why would I make a video on
mic.
you?
Hold on.
Like,
It's like all the way over here.
I'm not going to lie to you, Himpleton.
Ah!
I actually really wanted Beckett to make that video so that I can see everything you've ever done in chronological order.
No, I wanted him to make the video too. It would have been cool.
I wanted him to make the video also. I'm curious about the deep lore. Beckett's a shameless whore when it comes to exposing things that no one else gets into.
Unblock
But he never did
Lerix.
make
He's
it.
not blocked, you fucking retard. Pull your cock out.
Guys, just ask Cammy if she's used her right. What?
Hey, cock view costs $10. $10 for cock.
This might be
How
a
you
little
doing?
low.
The N-word, no one will stream it. Dark Himpy.
The fucking load screens
oh my
on
God, they
this
don't-
makes this
Wait, are
game
there shit ton of people
annoying
in-
to play.
waiting in
At
purple
least
for
on
it?
my computer. Maybe it's better.
Hey, man.
Dude, should we? I'm gonna drop your stream link and burn the world pens chat as he's streaming.
Burns
right
the
now.
world.
Good. Dude.
Let me
evil would that
jump
be?
Can I talk about
ahead.
Kai? I can talk about whatever lyrics. That's what they're talking about.
Hold on, I gotta.
I'll jump ahead.
Sorry.
You guys should. Gonna say.
I'm down. Let's play some Halo, sure.
Hold on, Lyric.
Talk to me.
Okay. It's
Himpleton,
when he
you
kicks
want-
out his
Chris.
buddies.
Our agreements. He doesn't want to call it. No.
Or
What?
no?
I'll indulge. I'll be back. What do you?
Templeton.
What do you freaking want, dude?
Whoa. Okay, why are you so mad?
Dude, I'm just fucking with you. What's up?
Yep, that's
What's
his
up, man?
excuse.
It's good to see you back, but it's kind of like worrying.
Why
How
you
are
sound so
doing?
nervous, dude? You okay?
I'm a little on edge here. I'm a little scared watching the stream.
I know. I'm a little scared for you, buddy. You sound like you're like. Is there someone there with you? Are you okay?
Dude,
Like,
how are you doing, man?
I'm
So,
great, man.
You took a break from obviously as being my first co-host and everything, my first rising star.
That's right. Yeah, your best
Good.
co-host.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream right now. It feels kind of crazy. I'm just like, so last time you were on the internet, or whatever,
Yep.
it was what was the Joker thing? I guess that was offline though. It was like the Joker call up that one guy, QV. What was his name?
ZV, yeah.
ZV.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now you're back to streaming, or what's your plan? What are you gonna do streaming?
I'm literally just streaming. I did it to like burst the bubble tonight. But all I'm doing is just like,
I'm chilling, I'm gaming, I'm doing research streams, because I am mainly doing videos now. So only purpose of streaming is just to have fun.
That didn't work out for him. That plan.
Research streams on like what, videos or like video
video essays I'm working on. Yeah.
Like similar
What
to
the
that like
hell?
Pomni one or whatever, like still commentary stuff?
No, probably not. I you know, if something interests me in commentary, then I'll do it. But otherwise, I'm just like doing whatever the fuck I want. Like I have a lot of ideas, kind of outside commentary. Kind of always have. But
what?
Let's see.
Look at how
Well,
he's
I'm
talking
currently
to him.
working
It's
with
hilarious.
I'm gonna be working on like a semi-professional documentary. I moved to be able to do that. Move states.
Semi-professional documentary?
Back lore, what he did after this, he didn't stay out of commentary. He got back in. But before he got back in good, he took over Salvo Pancakes. No, sorry. Angry Slugs channel. That was probably a bit, by the way. Okay. Found a little section. Well, technically, I was watching Perry. Perry found that Himpleton had a little VOD on Angry Slugs little channel. He took it over, probably a bit. That could have been the fucking documentary, or he might have had other plans. Who the fuck knows with him at this crazy manic time in Himpleton's life? What was the other thing? Oh yeah, he became a producer for Salvo Pancakes. Very interesting lore there. I found that extremely funny.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What?
Crazy. So yesterday we had our brainstorming meeting, so we're still figuring out what we're gonna do, but I'm split between either the Ludlow Massacre or I am also looking into other topics on Atlas Obscura. So I'm still kind of figuring that out.
Are you doing like true crime content or?
No, not true crime, just like interesting stories and stuff. One of the videos that I'll do when I get back, I have like a gigantic kind of like print out list of.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna wait. I was gonna say something, but I had the vocal thing, and I did not turn that down enough. I guess. I'll just stop it.
So that sounds cool. So like interesting stories, like
Doesn't fit
investigations
with this.
or like real stories or murders, or is it creepypastas?
What was I gonna say? I had a thought before I turned that off. Fuck it. I'm sure I'll come again.
No, it's just I mean, man, it's whatever the fuck I want. Like, I mean, most of it's gonna be like real stories. Like, I lean towards documentary. Launch a crypto coin. I will. That's coming soon.
Okay.
Hempy coin, Joker coin, rape coin.
Dude, okay, okay. Are you on something though? Come on, man. I've been before. You're very like, what is it? Neurotic.
Hyper. I'm hyper. I'm excited. I'm excited to be back.
Manic.
I didn't know. I'm sober almost.
Even your
11
chat
months now.
said it.
Okay, that's cool.
Thanks.
Have you been getting better offline? I know there's like that rough thing that happened with that ZV guy.
Yeah, brother. I've been gone for like 2 months.
ZV, yes. ZV is insane. He still bugs me occasionally, okay. It's total and utter nonsense. I'm trying to translate his troll humor. Trying to make sense out of it. Him and fucking Gilded Poo are fucking a slap fight.
Been prioritizing my own life.
Yeah. So how did you? Do you want to talk about the ZV stuff?
I mean, we can. I'm an open
Cool to
book.
talk
I don't
about that?
care. I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay. So what happened there? I'm trying to like remember the story as I'm talking to you right now. But like, what was the context leading up to that? So the guy had blackmail on you or something?
Look, man. I'm never gonna shy away from any of this. I was being a cringe ass little boy. Okay.
Yeah, that's always the cope. Not answering questions.
Like,
not
was
actually
having
answering any questions.
pretty
Very
bad,
commentary.
mental health
Very new
episode,
commentary of him.
basically,
I remember what I was going to say. Himpleton. Looking into him. My public videos are just public. I didn't reveal much, but I found out a lot about what went on behind the scenes with Himpleton. Reliable information? Not exactly, okay. But it's enough to sort of understand the crazy sort of situation there, especially with his mods. Maybe he was smart to be paranoid about his mods. Not going to name any names, but there definitely was some crazy figures who got into that shit. And yeah, gay ops would be the term. Some infiltration with the Mama Max shit I found out later. Some stuff about Mama Max and the FBI going to call him. I forget the details, so let me not do into that. There's a lot of crazy shit from this era. I have my own personal pet theory that Mama Max commentary absorbed a lot of people from Mama Max's community and brought in some new people also. And this is why we have the crazy sort of ecosystem that forms today. And Himpleton did an interview with Mama Max that he crashed out on me in the comments because I asked him about Magnetar. He did, from what I saw from that stream, he did not ask about Magnetar. For anyone who doesn't know, Mama Max, or this is a detail that not even everyone about Mama Max sort of overlooks, is the fact Mama Max falsely accused the YouTuber who poorly executed his story. He's like, oh, they doxed me, when the dox they were talking about wasn't even Mama Max's current name, because he changed it. Yes, poor etiquette. This guy was a creepypasta Magnetar. But in return for him hosting this story of 3 women, there was Haley, Twigs, and one who was extremely manic, and they focused on the manic sort of chick to sort of discredit everything. Actually, I think they focused on the last 2 accusers who were extremely unreliable. But Haley's sort of story, not a ex-girlfriend. This is the person that Mama Max stalked. And Twigs, I think both those were rather solid. Not positive proof, okay? They didn't present anything, but it works well. I just thought I'd get that background in the beginning. Not really connected to the snarking of Liam, but to understand the sort of people who came in on the back. Crazy motherfuckers.
It was the smallest thing. Like, I just said some shit about not liking morale, and he like threatened me with it in a way that he
made
me freaked out. And then,
from what I know, he threatened to tell other people. He also trolled fucking Kinetic Cal. The trolls cause trouble all over the internet. I probably shouldn't even associate with him at all. I should put a block and be like, fuck you, associating with you. But I don't cut people off. I just make fun of them.
So I flipped out on that call, and yeah, Nicholas DiOrio covered it. It was awesome.
See, coverage.
So it was over your friendship.
Clout-minded.
Yeah, that's what it was, right? You were shit talking Mrao to someone else, and then he was threatening to leak it.
Yeah, why even get worried about that? Morale's a shitter.
Episode.
I don't even understand.
What sort? He was making you do a bunch of stuff.
This is from what I know. This currently Morale went on Aiden's stream and argued with Destiny and food shops. This is like fucking psycho ass motherfucking shit.
Yeah, basically, and I was just being a little bitch.
Like, what was he making you do? So of course the public things or whatever, are those insane calls of like hours on end or whatever.
That was everything. Public call.
That was all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there was that one thing, I know I did an interview with Beckett, or just like a call. I don't even know, it could have been like even a couple months ago now. For like some video apparently he was going to do on you.
Yeah.
And he told me, and he was like showing me some stuff and how you were going around saying that you were my co-host, like unironically, you me in the side, and also that you were like telling people we're really close friends.
Yeah, let's burst the bubble here. So I never thought we were like really close friends. I thought that I did think we were friends. Especially before I went to fucking the loony bin or whatever. But yeah, I genuinely did think that I was...
Oh, him going to loony bin. This is why it's hilarious when Himpleton calls me schizophrenic. I'm like, you're calling me schizophrenic. Who's been to the loony bin? Of course, they don't know anything about me because I don't talk about my fucking life.
And when I say a co-host...
Wait, what does that mean?
This is how you become a lol
Is
cow.
there like a specific thing that happened that prompted that?
Not
No, I told you.
But
that,
they
dude.
call everyone lolcows nowadays.
That's when I went to.
Fucking hell. They're
I'm
watering
sorry.
down the
I
term
now. No, I get what
lolcow.
you mean, yeah.
When I went to rehab. I mean, I'm not like I'm an open book, brother. I'm not.
Yeah,
not
I don't
shying
know
away
if that
from
part
any
was.
stuff.
I don't remember if that part was public. But
I don't know if it was either, but who cares?
All right, sorry. Sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. So no, yeah, I thought I was one of your co-hosts, and you know, it was coming from a place of like fucking parasociality and like being very cringe, frankly. Yeah. And
Okay, but like, weren't you like, like the only weird part that I saw that was like kind of like maybe feel weird was like you were going around like telling people like they were close friends as a way to like get in with them or something, which is obviously like so retarded.
if you can show me like proof of that, I would happily be like, oh yeah, that's cringe. But that has never happened. I never became friends with people through being like, yeah guys, I know Lerix, bro, like yeah, like that's fucking retarded.
To be fair, I've never seen proof of
I
that.
remember
That's
seeing
been an
DMs. I don't
allegation
have
that
them on right
that
now,
has
but I
not
do
been
remember,
supported.
Like, Xylee sending me a DM, like saying that you were doing.
But
something
you
like
need
that.
to show proof before
So
I'll
it's
own up to the
testimony
claim.
of the fucking swamp witch saying that I did something.
Ah,
That's
yes.
So you're denying it? You're saying so?
I mean, I
So wait,
agree
you're
with him
saying that
about
the
him.
proof is that Xylee said that I did it?
That was one thing. I think Beckett sent me some screenshots. Probably gonna put in his video.
Yeah, I'm excited for that video.
You are?
Yeah.
It never got me.
But I mean, yeah.
Wait,
I don't know.
have you asked Beckett about the dinosaur porn he used to make though?
Oh, dinosaur
I
porn.
haven't.
Yeah, he used to do that on Twitch. You should ask him about it.
He made dinosaur porn?
Yeah, you should ask him about it.
Are you gonna make a retaliatory video on him?
Hell no. Dude, I just said what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay in my own lane, little. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, that is.
No slurs, Lerix!
Okay, man. I guess
Dude.
I kind of don't think I have anything
Let's see
else.
if
This guy thinks.
I wish the best for you.
This guy thinks.
But
this guy thinks I'm going crazy. But...
you sort of
well,
are.
you do sound insane. Like you sound like crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm putting it on. Like,
is this the show?
I've spoken, like half of this
That's always his
conversation. I've spoken
excuse.
to you in like a very calm, like low-key manner, and then like I've had like little times where I've like raised my voice and stuff. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's called comedy lyrics.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
do you have any questions
comedy's
for me?
meant to be funny, Hamilton.
Are you gonna be streaming more consistently,
What
or just is just a comeback stream?
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just stream whenever the fuck I want, basically.
Okay.
It's just gonna be chilling. I already said the N-word earlier on stream, but I'm not supposed to say it in front of Lerix.
Oh
He starts
God.
crying.
Alright, dude. Well, any questions for me or anything, or other than that, I wish you the best.
Okay, got through that door.
No. Yeah, have a good day or whatever.
Alright, man. See ya.
I don't know how much more of this I
What?
should watch. I just wanted
I'm
that.
not gonna help you get modded.
Yeah, there's nothing else. I recorded only a half hour from this shit just to see if there was anything. He tends to private shit. Okay, moving on to this. I want to make sure at the beginning. I watched a bit. Let's
But
see.
he's
If
trying to hide up by deleting all these posts or moderating against this stuff. It's gonna blow up 10 times harder if you lie about one of the main people.
how did it blow up harder? Did it? I think he's. Well, we'll watch a bit of this. I don't know how long I'm going to stream. There's a good reason I don't stream much. It's hard to find time. Hard to find content to put together that people are interested in. Especially at this time of day. I'm trying to figure this fucking shit out. What did I want to do? Yeah, oh yeah, I wanted to check my levels. This sounds really fucking loud.
People, in your opinion,
Yeah.
lying about you. Right? Enemy for life. Enemy for life. I went over some of this last night, but in any case, we'll go over a little bit of it again.
Yes, go
Maybe
over
not
it.
going to go into all of the detail that I did before, but it starts with a post on Liam Donovan's subreddit. This man just gets so jealous. It's so sad. 2 hours talking about one unimportant thing is just creepy at this point. He really has an
So he's reading a Reddit post. So I guess the setup to this is Chud Logic did a stream on Lerix, just making fun of him. A VOD, I'm guessing. And one of his fans posted it on his Reddit. This is before the sort of incident that I went over before about the Reddit crap. Okay. Them going over the Reddit fucking crap. Okay. This is in the timeline. This is before the mods did the sort of gay op and bullshit against him, which I believe is the case.
Session with some people, including Liam.
They got him.
I urge people to report the video. All right, okay. So, what was it? It was after I actually ended live. So it was like 5 hours after this went up. I thought initially this was just going to get taken down. He was just going to remove the post. Given the fact that he...
Why? Because someone on his subreddit was urging people to report the video, but then he's silencing his critics, okay? He's going to put a comment under this to sort of be like, yeah, don't report this loser-ass dude, is what the reading I got from this. Watch the bit.
He's now like the sole moderator of the subreddit. But I guess not. No. So there's a post currently on the subreddit 21 hours ago talking about reporting Chud Logic's video. And that's just up. That's still there. I guess. I mean, anyway, he responds to it, alright?
Yeah, that is a conundrum, okay? A post talking about reporting subreddit. He assumes Liam, formerly Lerix, would just take it down because it's encouraging people. But yeah, Norm, don't report it because he'll make content out of it. He'll have a whole bunch of people. Liam should know this.
So he says...
But he doesn't want to outright say it. I mean... This is a little bit complex. Yeah, obviously don't flag or report the video. It causes more trouble than good. See, there's far more legitimate things to criticize him over. So I wanted to bring that up.
I'm not really sure how to go about it. Wait, what? I'm not really sure how to go about if I want posts like this up.
I mean, just banning this outright won't curve the fucking audience. Being like, yeah, this guy's a loser. Don't report him. It's not going to do any good. Makes me look bad. Makes my fans look bad. That we're trying to silence critics. This guy's just a loser. Blah, blah, blah.
Because it gives more attention to a guy who has admitted and outright said to me that he lies about me, / and will continue to lie about me. When
but
I
for
talk
content,
to him in
and
DMs,
it's not...
And now...
This is why Chud exposed his DMs. Okay, he didn't technically say he lied to him, but he willing to exaggerate things for content. People consider that a lie, okay? Maybe Dickers is going to go over that shit.
It's gotten to a point where the content is just me changing my appearance and investigating whether I'm trans or not.
Yep.
Lol.
I mean, it has happened before.
I mean,
Finster did
I mean,
that
kind
shit.
of. In a nutshell.
Yeah.
I guess that is the content. Yeah.
Where the fuck do I go?
Dude, this is shit that Liam Donovan would have like eaten up back in the day. I don't know. I honestly.
Yeah, you don't know, dude. You don't know. His example is Ethan Online. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how his examples, Dicker's examples, are always goddamn shit.
You don't know if you can really like scold it that hard. Or at the very least, right? At the very fucking least, it's like, okay, this is what the community is doing. This is what I used to do. I mean, you know, what did I expect, right? I kind of get it.
No, when has he ever done a trans investigation? Evidence, Dickers. Jesus Christ.
I kind of get what people are doing. To leave the community and then moral about things that the community is just gonna do. This is how the commentary community operates.
Yeah, this is not moral frogging. Where do you see? He's shit talking this guy on a Reddit post. Okay, this is not moral frogging. What they do is moral frogging, but they hide it behind a laugh.
Huh? He ate up the Eden stuff. He covered Ethan is online. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, yes. That's a good point. Because I know...
No, it's not a good point. What did he cover Ethan online for? Does Dickers knows about the Super Mega drama? Probably not. Maybe. He probably heard of it, but hasn't looked into it.
That Liam has covered the exact same shit.
Oh, God. So reductive.
He says, it's like the most pathetic thing ever, to be honest. This guy is 40 years old, and this is what he does for a living.
Oh, yeah.
Which is even more ironic. Just a few years ago, he was called a chaser because he was in the DMs of multiple trans people being Lamau. Open brackets! One who was 17, but lied about their age, that they were 18. And yet, he calls me a grifter for changing within the span of being 21 to 22, when he has this drastic change in his mid-30s, going from being with the same trans people he now makes fun of for content. I don't even think... I'm pretty sure if you know, like, Chud's history, it's not really been, like, a grift that he's moved towards. I don't feel like that. I don't think that's true at all.
Yeah, his audience has moved him towards the grift, like most fucking grifters do. I'm not saying Chud Logic's a grifter. He's a disingenuous cunt, but he should know that himself. But grifting, yeah, that's always hard.
I feel like if anything, he's had these takes and he's been pushed out of, I guess, like, leftoid communities for it, right? That part is true. Now, Aiko is the worst person to have in chat right now. Okay.
Probably.
Okay. I don't think Chud is grifting with his
you don't
opinions on trans people, okay? I think that Chud is traumatized about all of the shit that happened with his allegations. And then from that, I think maybe that's pushed him slightly, if I'm being honest.
Oh, God. If you look at fucking Chud Logic's history, there's something with Kittyology where he soyed out, like, she's sexually harassing me in the DMs. I don't know the truth of it. Maybe she was sexually harassing him in the DMs. I remember Stardust was... I did some research on that. Too boring to go over. Okay. Kittyology. You can see his video. You can see her fucking response to him. You can figure that out. But even in that, it was the sort of snark community or spicy chat, I think, that came up during that time. This is where spicy chat got its bad rep from. So they all float. So Chud, I think, did take steps to mitigate spicy chat. But a lot of the spicy chat just went other places to do their dirty deeds. And maybe they got tired. I don't know where they went. And they're still in spicy chat. They just don't do that shit in spicy chat.
And then the people from the left,
they get banned.
like, scolded him over it. I think that's just, like, there's just natural, like, social dynamics that push him that way. But of course, obviously, I'm gonna have that perspective. I'm to the left of Chud on trans shit, so yeah. But whatever you want to say about Chud's, like, trans opinions, I don't know if he's grifting anywhere.
I don't know if he's grifting.
He's kind of the guy in the space.
Why soy out about the grifting claim?
It's stuff that he enjoys doing. But it's not like he's playing to an audience with it. I mean, obviously he is because he's streaming. To the extent that any streamer is, right? I feel as though there is honest opinions. He makes content out of it, like anybody.
Why is he soying out about this grifter claim? Fuck it. He's the left of Chud, no wonder. Chud already soys out enough as it is.
He does. But I don't think that he's not faking his opinions to be able to, like, play to a crowd. Yeah? I don't know. Would you call Liam a T-slur, F-slur on Kick? I don't think I would. No. Me personally? Yeah, probably not. A VC, however, that might be slightly different. I don't even think that Liam is trans. Like, not sincerely, right? Maybe a gender bender. Maybe I'd say that. Is that a slur?
What happened to metrosexual? What happened to fucking metrosexual?
We'll leave it for the VC.
I remember that being a thing, okay? Yes, I know
Dude, I don't
examples
know
of
why it's on
fucking
YouTube. Okay,
But that's like full drag. That's Finster
okay, wait,
level.
hold on.
Wearing
hold,
the fake
pause,
breast
hold on
and
a minute.
shit.
Okay.
No,
Pause,
no,
hold
Dickers.
on.
I'm not gonna hold it.
When Liam is talking about doing a cosplay of Hatsune Miku, he said that he might do a gender bent version or not, right?
What the...
So, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Here's the thing, man.
If he gender bends, his words, not mine, the character of
His
Hatsune
words?
Miku, that's to make Hatsune Miku a man, right?
A man.
However, he says
How disrespectful.
maybe, possibly, which means if he doesn't gender bend it, he is the one gender bending, right? One of these people are gonna have to bend one way or the other, okay? One of these people are gonna have to bend. Either Hatsune Miku bends or Liam bends. And I feel like it's gonna be the latter over for Kai.
You gotta love it. Dickers is fucking soying out and doing this reverse Uno shit because of a fucking Reddit post that he's trying to fucking get his audience to not fucking... He's dissing on the guy. He's like, this guy's a loser. Don't fucking flag or report this video. He ain't worth it, okay? He's just gonna fucking milk it. Yeah. Never gets good and fucking Dickers is just like, sucking up to fucking Judd because he's got kicked out of the fucking commentary community, the greater commentary. Tommy C did fucking fuck over his chances. He sort of was forced to fucking join these motherfuckers. Aiden had a chance to pull out. Okay. Of course, Aiden doesn't ever. He goes full bore. Kinetic Kel fucked over a lot of people in this group. But then the Destiny shit and that fucked up. They went full mask off and tried to do a whole fucking little coup and they failed. Okay. And now they're sort of fucking try to make it like they didn't lose.
I think that's probably the
it's falling apart with Destiny going after J-Stalk. And the Snarking shit could be total bullshit, but at least it's funny. We'll see when fucking the Destiny manifesto when these fucking losers drop. I would rather just see the logs.
Summarization. Probably the most likely outcome. Okay. Dude,
because you know Destiny's gonna be fucking focused on himself, and there's gonna be lots of little nuggets in there. So I hope the full logs get released. Okay, I would like to fucking see what they said about certain smaller people. Because Snarking, it's an industry.
Move on from this. So he carries on and says, it's seriously parody levels with this guy, so I don't know. Just going to ignore it and don't want to give attention to it because this guy is beyond shameless.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay,
Has
nothing?
Dick has become from this topic. No. I feel like I'm normal level. I don't think there's any more. How's it going, Beckett? You're right, mate. Okay. So he follows up an hour later and says, obviously though, don't flag or report the video.
Good.
It causes more trouble than good. There's far more legitimate things to criticize him over, like what I said above. It's never good to get into reporting / flagging battle. Which is true. Yeah, that is true. I mean, okay. Because I covered this last night, right? And my initial take on it was, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of moderation here, right? I'm pretty sure there's going to be some kind of moderation. Something is going to change what's going on with this post. Like, it's going to get deleted, it's going to get edited. Like, you've got somebody on his subreddit right now calling for mass reports. And he's leaving a comment in response to a comment saying, no, don't mass report him, guys. Don't mass report him. I don't know. I would have just assumed, like, by commentary standards, you'd probably just delete the post, right?
By commentary standards. Liam / Lerix was starting to get out of commentary before you even got in, Dickers. I gotta love this half-ass sort of expertise commentary standards, and he's still fucking... When I ask him directly in fucking on X, the motherfucker like every community, you're not really fucking answering me, dude. Yes, every community. You're in fucking do commentary. Their standards are, we use the people's standards against them. We pretend like we have certain standards, but when they're inconvenient, we find ways around it. Hypocrite hunting, it's called.
Somebody's in your community, like, well, brigading or encouraging your Reddit community to be able to go and like do like a mass report. You just ban it. No, you just delete the post.
Ban it.
Move on.
You just ban it.
I don't know. Okay.
Dicker's ban happy motherfucker. He doesn't realize just steering your audience away from this. It's like Destiny was talking about with the fucking Anna stuff. I don't know if I believe the shit about sending his audience to fucking out of his community and banning in it for a place of this. This is why I like a retrospective. You sort of take what is being currently done and sort of see how previous coverage of this group and how they handled it and how they reacted to something like this. It's a good case study for the snarker behavior that has just propagated for probably the last year over.
At the very least, he says not to, I guess. I don't know how much you can, like, moral flag over it, but there we are.
What?
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. If you didn't censor people talking about stuff, or basically trashing the old audience he had, this wouldn't be happening, among other things. Possibly? I don't know. I think some amount of this was always going to happen, right? Some kind of orientation, or some orientation, of course. Some kind of configuration of this. Like, he was always going to get drama going down this route.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's left for, like, how long now?
Because commentary's not going to fucking let go. It's his problem, right? That the fucking commentary shitters can't let go. Completely his. Well, he should be aware that this was going to happen. He just has to take it like a man, right, Dickers?
Is it coming up on a year? I think it's coming up on a year since he changed over to the Liam Donovan identity, right?
Yeah.
And now he's doing the gender bend stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if there'd ever be a time that you can be in commentary making edgy jokes about trans people.
He can't leave that behind.
A lot of edgy jokes and some genuine comments about, and then think you can move to like a slightly more normie audience, and people aren't gonna like question it at all.
Oh, they're not going to question it.
Probably the worst thing that he did is come out pretty early on and talk about his old audience, or talk about like the changes that he's going to make. I mean, just make different content. Don't try and pretend you change.
Yeah. What the fuck? I think Rose Malay came up a bit. The three events seem to be this. Chud initiated it with his trans investigation. I don't know if the Rose Malay stuff happened before this. Maybe I should have checked my timeline before doing a stream, but it's a stream match. I'm retrospective. I don't want to cover the fucking Rose Malay. I have enough to fucking cover. Let me just
as a person. Like, nobody's going to believe that, right?
I think the most recent event is the mod sort of thing that Perry brought into the highlight, which seemed to be a gay op of some kind. I think that's the most recent.
Nobody's going to believe that at all. Next year he'll be transitioning. Maybe. I mean, if we follow the trajectory, how much can it go?
Again, what happened to Metrosexual?
Cosplaying as a woman, while Kai is cosplaying as a man.
And the whole Kai.
At some point, they're gonna be like ships in the night. They're gonna change places at some point.
Why he didn't delete the comments calling for reporting, and I got banned. Bro Kryl 11, we can ban you for any reason.
Wait, really? Wait, hold on. If I take a look, because he's the only moderator. So if I go to, new. This is a post. Sorry, I'll be taking this down. I'm not engaging in this anymore. Nothing to do with you. Just over this, and all future posts are going to get taken down. I don't know what this is talking about.
Really? You're taking a rando, motherfucker? This reminds me of the motherfuckers in fucking Goonergate who cry over getting banned off of forums. Like, yeah, you're brigading, motherfucker. And this is a smaller thing, okay?
Did you make a post or leave a comment? That's surprising. That's odd. Yeah, that's rule 11. Yeah.
Is that true? Is that true? Yeah, okay.
I know,
Someone
I
point
know.
out it's rule 11.
What I'm saying is, wait, rule 8. What is that?
Rule 8?
Stay on topic. Post relevant topics. What's rule 11? We can ban you for any reason.
I do like that. That's rather based.
Okay. All right. Right, that makes a little bit more sense. That is a good rule, to be fair. That is a pretty good rule. Jesus Christ. This rule.
It's sort of funny how he doesn't bring up a cool guy co-opt in his subreddit, as he brought up later on. Very interesting. Okay. Back on point.
Self-explanatory. You will be permanently banned from the subreddit. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, why even have rules at that point? Okay, I don't know. All right, I don't know. Okay. However, actually, no. Let's go a little bit back, because I didn't realize, and I don't know how many other people did. This isn't the first time that Liam has said this, right? This isn't the first time that Liam has made these comments about Chud. He's reiterated this before. There was just nobody in his audience at the time who thought that it was worth clipping, I guess. Ali Khan, L. Who else? Kevin Melk, L. Aiden, L. Tyrone, L. I mean, there's a lot of accountability to be shared, but thank God we managed to find it now.
What accountability?
Here we are. Over that. I actually have a post that I could go over this. I've had a number of people ask about this video because the thumbnail and title is like a blatant lie, and talked to the guy about it and just admitted like he doesn't care about lying. Like he's going to continue lying and he doesn't care about lying.
You can tell it's old because he's still cis at this point. He hasn't put on the dress.
And like was just shameless about it. So it's just like the two main people, Rose Malay, and that it's just like obvious lies for the sake of just like with me. So
maybe this came after the Rose
and you could see it.
Stuff.
You could see it at the top. Did you catch it?
And I caught him in a lie. I caught Chud in a literal lie. Sorry. Maybe calling Chud Logic's mistakes lies is a little bit unfair.
Hold on. I need your eyes peeled, okay? Eyes on the screen, tab over.
Lies for the sake of just like...
Oh! There we go! The object of his scorn. Liam Donovan, Lerix, is trying to hide his past.
Yeah, the title is a fucking lie. There's no... But I did watch some of that. He talks about fucking the lolicon Lerix. There's no evidence, but Chud talks out of both sides of his mouth. That is true. Okay. Oh, yeah. Maybe continue this.
Oh, man. That was what the controversy was originally over. That's what Liam was originally annoyed about. And it seems like he's just copy-pasted the response from then. So he says, yeah, I had a number of people ask me about the video.
Good on him.
The thumbnail
Don't
and title is a
time.
blatant lie. Purposely made to make my new followers, give my new followers a bad impression.
Probably.
The video is just reacting to the Rose Malay video all the way back when that happened. When she told provable lies that she's admitted to.
Seemed like the case.
I don't know. I have never known Rose Malay to go back on anything ever.
But was it a lie? Okay. Yes, I watched part of that. That was way too autistic for me to go over. Dicker's going over that. Chud going over that. Actually, I think I just watched Dicker's. Dicker's is way more tolerable than fucking Chud with this stuff. I'll give him credit there. Okay. And he doesn't talk outside of both sides of his mouth like Chud tends to do. He just doesn't say much of anything. Great commentary. without actually commenting on what he's covering. So interesting there.
Okay. That she's admitted to. Dude, I do not want to stream where I'm inviting Rose Malay on to have to get her side of things. That is a guaranteed, like, 2-hour segment where I'm too polite and nice to ask her to leave.
Probably.
I guess, okay. Maybe I'll send her a DM and see what she's talking about. Oh,
really?
Sorry. See what he, in this clip, is talking about there. And I've talked about all that on stream when it happened. So, yeah. I've made as purposeful... It's made as purposeful bait to create posts like what you're making right now. I don't know if I should make a big post on the subreddit, just clarifying it, or just address it like this. But yeah, of course, it's annoying when somebody knowingly lies about you. Which especially doesn't make sense, because this guy's been accused of being a before multiple times. Multiple times. Multiple times. Multiple times. Multiple times.
Yeah, he's been accused by total and utter shitters. Why are you repeating this? You're gonna clarify, Dickers, right? Fucking hell. Truck coming by. Don't have soundproofing. Dickers is gonna clarify that there was none of these claims were substantiated. Just all in rumor. Just laugh it off, right?
Times. Okay. I'm only aware of one, but okay. Jesus Christ. For being like 37, talking to an 18-year-old who ended up being 17 but lied about her age during COVID. So given the fact that he knows it's frustrating to deal with people lying about him in like the craziest, most reputation-destroying way, lol, I don't know why he engaged in the same behavior.
What?
I mean, it's just kind of true. Okay. Okay.
What's true? You're this is a rather clumsy fucking statement. Okay. What's true? Okay. I'm not understanding. Let me actually read this real quick. But of course, it's annoying when someone knowingly lies about you, which especially doesn't make sense because the guy's been accused of being a pedophile before multiple times. I think it's off of the same incident. A couple of different people used the same incident. There might be other examples. Yeah, it's just the wording here is a little weird. From Lerix, how he puts it. Being a pedophile. Yeah. So who ends up being 17 before covert. So given the fact he knows it's frustrating to deal with people. And he did sex with this girl. Sexed, okay? He put that out there. They tried to get Tommy C on the same bullshit. Okay. Fucking hell.
Probably. Like,
probably what?
If you take a look at Chud's channel and take a look at the kind of content that he does and the kind of titles that he does, it's very clear that it's intended to be provocative, right?
Very clear.
Now, is it a lie? I mean, there's no...
Yes.
There's no indication in the title. To be fair, okay? To be fair.
Yeah, it's meant to be misleading. Fucking clickbait, okay? And he's accused other people of sexually harassing him. Kidology, okay? Chud is the most fucking soy bitch. Always crying. But when he does this stuff to other people, oh, they're accusing me of this. Yeah, you're just as bad. I don't like that logic, okay? I don't see any problem with Liam bringing this up in a fucking Reddit post. He's technically correct. The wording's fucking very clumsy. Dude doesn't need to make content off of fucking Lerix over this shitter stuff, but he does. And he does have this fucking thing. Anyone who knows, yeah. Misleading. It's still fake news. Fucking hell.
Is there any indication in the title that Liam Donovan is trying to run from allegations, controversy, people who believe this? Like an indication that it's alleged and maybe not true? A plain reading of this title does make it sound like Liam Donovan has raped a child.
Yep.
He's trying to change his name to be able to hide that,
for
right?
Not being
that is the plain reading of the title.
Dick sucker.
Also, I mean, Lolicon Is it that much of a jump? I feel like there's probably enough. There's enough jumps there that I probably feel like, yeah, it's maybe on the line, possibly on the line.
Over the line.
I
Slightly
don't know.
over the line, Diggers.
Is it relevant in the context of Chud's channel? I'm not
In
sure.
the context
Possibly.
of Chud's channel.
Possibly. It's true. I'd probably say that it's true. Okay.
Thank you.
Knowing the context of it and knowing the background, yeah, it's true. I'd probably say the message that it conveys is probably a little bit too sensationalistic.
Yeah.
Not. Okay, I'm starting to see the image here. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to see the image. I'd probably say that is probably on the line. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I mean, the other thing with YouTube titles is people can look on the video and just click on it to be able to see the rest of the context as well. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if DK's done anything wrong there. I don't think he has.
They didn't do anything wrong. Is this what they call sweeping? I mean, I don't use that term. I'm just trying to understand what people call sweeping. It seems like Dickers is doing this mob, something I've called a mob meme, sweeping for Chud here, excusing him by the fucking, and it's his second channel. Chud tends to be the biggest fucking little bitch of hiding stuff on his second channel. Unless it's big enough for his big channel. He'll use second channel content on his big channel if he thinks it will get more views and more attention there.
But yeah, it probably on the line. Kind of a bit close to the bone. Anyway, let's go past.
The two
What
main
else does
people
he say?
rose Malay, and that it's just like obvious lies for the sake of just like with me. So
Probably.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just the case there. But we already went over all that.
What? Did they have the
LMAO Chud a
freezing
top
on?
tier troll with his titles. Yeah, talk to him about it though, but just continuously doubled down. Yeah, because that guy, okay, that guy was accused, that Chud Logic person, was accused, considering like he also got accused of being a, what was it? What did he do? He was talking to his like a 17-year-old who lied about their age. So he was being accused of being a, and then like he's just doing this. So, but yeah, I don't know. He already made.
I don't know if Chud would have a problem with that. Now, Chud has beefed with people like, I guess, Noah Samson before when they made similar claims. But that's like a direct allegation that he is a... I don't know. If somebody made a title, realistically, I feel like Chud kind of gives as good as he gets. And he's probably happy to get as good as he gives, right?
Hello, my beautiful
No,
balding
he's a
baby.
bitch when it comes down to it.
Thank you very much.
Stop,
Thank you very much.
doing
And thank you for the
whatever you're
$2, Junkie Johnny.
This is in the
I feel
past.
like if somebody made a commentary style video about Chud
Yeah,
and talked about
I
his
feel
allegations or running from his
facts don't care about your feelings, Dickers. You dickhead.
past, I feel like he could he'd probably take that on the chin. No,
No,
he'd probably
maybe.
think that it's like annoying,
Chat,
but it's like
tell
chatting
me what
shit
my
into
opinion
YouTube
should be.
thumbnail.
Chat. Tell me if my opinion's right or not.
I think the only times that I've seen him actually comment on people saying shit about it is probably when they've like directly said Chud Logic is a, like Noah Samson did, right? YouTube thumbnails, like allusions being made. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't think he saw it about it too hard.
I don't think
That Chud Logic person, Lamau, this guy, this guy is completely right. Yeah. Wait, Beckett says, I mean, that title is probably over the line. But
Yes,
Chud would have
thank you,
changed the
Beckett.
title.
Thank you, Beckett.
I think Chud has said that. Yeah. I think Chud has said that. I watched a little bit. I think a couple clips of his kick stream earlier. Yeah. And that is what he said. But he came at him 5 months later. We're gonna get to that, alright? Beckett's spoiling, dude. Beckett's spoiling.
Thank you, Beckett, for
Let's take a
cutting
look.
the content
Okay.
for Dickers. He
So
doesn't deserve
Chud
the
then
content.
goes to Twitter, leaks DMs. What was this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing Chud wakes up, sees this going on, immediately, literally immediately goes to leak DMs at Liam Donovan Music. Where did I admit to lying in DMs, you wretched Epsilon? You tried to debate me privately about a provocative thumbnail, and I told you I didn't care about whatever cope you were selling to your new audience. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, it was the Reddit post that triggered it as well. It was the Reddit post.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Chad? How retarded
Liam,
is Dicker's audience?
Liam
Leaking
says
DMs. Oh, well,
this is gonna be UK format, right? So yeah, October 11th, 2025. Wanted to forward this to you, so it's not like a surprise if you catch wind of it. But yeah, been getting a bunch of posts for a while about this video and have my thoughts on it.
I'm gonna have to re-up.
He has his thoughts on it. Right. So I'm guessing as soon as dude, he makes the Reddit comment and just copy paste that over to Chud. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm saying anything unreasonable or even antagonistic by bringing up your allegations. Just a double standard. But if I'm mistaken, let me know. It was more of an offline thing, but yeah. Not trying to start anything, but just needed to address it to people after multiple times it was brought up. Wait, okay, right. So this DM exchange predates this comment on stream. He makes this 5 days later. Right, so he's already made these comments after the DM conversation. He's referring back to it. Of course, right. Okay,
yes.
That makes more sense for the timeline then. All right.
Thank you.
So Chud says, hey man, that was more of my editor popping off, but obviously it's my channel.
Always blaming. The whole thing was Sunday. When Sunday went after DK, it was over something similar. There was also another thing, Brown Super Mega, about the post about Lex Updog that almost had people on the Super Mega side because he had to do this fucking wild ass fucking thumbnail. I don't agree with that. The titling can be misleading. It is fucked up. Clickbait is excused absolutely in commentary.
I don't really have an issue with this. I wouldn't have even known about it if you hadn't sent it to me.
What?
Okay. Liam says, okay, I hear you. I, of course, know the whole DK meme, but if Noah Sampson made a video with the thumbnail and title, Chud Logic is covering up his past, then you obviously would be mad and call him out for lying about you. Would you buy the excuse of, oh, that wasn't me, it was my editor? Like, you wouldn't change anything is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I, of course, am fine with you criticizing, shitting on me, insulting, etc. But I know you don't think this about me. And like, dude... Write in normal human sentences, I beg. And like, I'm going under my real name now. And
why should they? He's not doing this DM for content. Blame fucking Chud for posting this stuff. Maybe he's actually talking to him. Oh, fucking hell.
Just have one of the top videos showing up as Liam Donovan hides his pedo past. Especially when, you know, it's just a bait lie. Just kind of f***ed up, I guess. Yeah, I can understand why Liam's upset about this. I'm surprised that's all that Chud wrote in response. No, I'm not surprised, actually. I think, well, yes, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I watched this on, I saw Chud talk about this earlier. So this is being sent at 1:04 in the afternoon UK time. So Chud has just gone live. Yeah, okay. That's starting to make a little bit more sense. Yeah. Chud was also streaming while this happened, and yeah. That's making a little bit more sense to me. Right. So Chud says, I mean, what are you looking for?
Oh, if you want to go over these DMs... yeah, go to Dicker's video on this. What's the title? Chud Logic leaks DMs with Liam Donovan, ? See, oh god, that annoys me. Should be explanation, ? Weird. Okay.
For here. Okay, pretty direct. And then 10 minutes later, Liam carries on after his original message and says, I guess at least an acknowledgement of a double standard. I guess. It just doesn't make sense to me. An understanding, I guess. Like, do you get where I'm coming from, or disagree? I don't know. Do you think it's unreasonable to point this out, especially considering what you've dealt with? I mean, dude, I feel like, okay, this is what's going on, right? This is what's going on in the situation. Liam is obviously feeling incredibly vulnerable because he feels as though a ton of people from commentary are going at him. I think this was after his subreddit got taken over by...
Listen to this language. I think this is exactly what Lerix was thinking. I never met the dude. Okay, I heard from Morale, such a reliable source, or Aiden, a whole bunch of these other shitters. You gotta love this mind reading bullshit. And fuck, if there's comments, who the fuck cares? I'm gonna be done soon, but I should bring that up. I had to step away because someone was calling. Yeah, no one's fucking comments. They're scared. They're scared of my coverage. No. I'm too bored. I know. I'm
cool guy.
Cool guy.
Oh, who, by the way, ended up in DMs saying that he wanted to a child.
Okay, yes.
Statutorily, we're being very fair here. Nothing over the line. nothing over the line. Okay, to be specific, Cool Guy said that he wanted to get a 15-year-old girl drunk, and then fill up her womb with his cum. I believe that was... I'm paraphrasing here, but I believe that was the exact thing.
This
so
why the
Cool
pedophile
Guy
claims?
took over his subreddit and filled it with all of this shit. And so I'm guessing Liam just probably thinks that it's like, it's not a particular person doing one thing, right? He doesn't see people as like individuals kind of talking their own like shit or whatever. He's probably seeing it as like a whole group of people in my old community who used to watch.
Yeah, this is how fucking commentary works. One shitter starts the bandwagon, everyone jumps on board. We saw that with when Morale lied about having fucking secret DMs with Fauci, and all the people fucking gave him a whole bunch of info. It just takes one little break for the flood to come about, okay? Someone needs to pull the trigger so they'll have someone to blame if it goes badly. That's the way it is. Sometimes it fails, the guy gets thrown under the bus. Happened with Himpleton. Okay. Much as I want to criticize Himpleton with his craziness, he was sort of a fall guy in a couple of things. Probably unfairly to a certain degree, but who the fuck knows with that? Okay. Back on track. I'm hating it.
Me, who are now like coming at me, right? That's probably what's going on there.
That's probably what's going on there.
Okay. So I'm guessing he's coming to Chud and doesn't necessarily feel as though what Chud's going to be understanding about it, or he feels as though he's making like a big ask, like he's being
never
gay.
actually answer.
It was not long before that Bo Black got exposed in Alec.
Damn. I again, this is why I asked Dickers. This is why I tagged him. If his opinions on fucking Snark, maybe the clips weren't applicable, but he's gonna fucking try to twist it. Has his opinion on Snark changed since then? This is a great example of a Snark community. He's saying, oh, it was just Cool Guy. Then you got another example. There's only like... So, as I'm understanding, it's Rose Malay did her video. People jumped on that. They're like, why are you responding to Rose Malay? Maybe he thought he actually did something wrong to the schizo, Rose Malay, which I don't know if she's a schizo. She just comes off that way. That's how they depict her. I'm not going to disagree with it. Seems to be the case. Looking for attention, willing to go to insane lengths to do that. And I don't know the fuck about any of that. They take advantage of schizos like that all the time. I'm milking them for content. Fucking Scarlet Reaper is one that they fucking milk. Is he a groomer? Is he a pedophile? Was he tricked? Who the fuck knows? It's just... This is how it works. Now this is Snark stuff. Again, why I'm doing this retrospective on the Liam Snark stuff to see if, you know, looking back on this, maybe Liam had a point. Maybe we can, you as a community, because I'm not technically part of this community. You could even, no, I'm not a snarker of this community. I do not conspire with anyone. I do gather information from various people and use it, but I don't do this gay op shit that they run cover for all the time. They excuse, like, yeah, they did this gay op, but look at all this content we got out of. Let me not go too much of a far thing. But in case I got to stop the stream soon, I wanted to get that out.
Gekmo's DMs by Liam. Oh, sorry. Got exposed for being in Alec Gekmo's DMs, asking, I guess, like a similar thing, right? Asking a similar thing. And Liam took that with both hands and ran with it. Yeah?
What?
So, okay.
He ran with it.
Chud says,
what the hell?
Make whatever point you want, man. Just funny that you want to turn your back on your past and act like it never happened. You weren't joking about etc. to placate your weirdo teeny bop audience you have now.
What the fuck?
Now you want to have some private debate about whatever. Sorry. Have some private debate about whether or not you are making a fair point. I don't care, bro. Okay. Liam says, not trying to make this aggressive, and wasn't planning to get into all of your critiques, but to quickly sum it up, I of course find jokes funny. That is definitely a sentence of all time. I of course find jokes funny. Okay, dude. I mean, yeah, he is just kind of like filling Chud's DMs with like endless platitudes. I'll probably say, if Chud doesn't want to have the whole debate, it's probably just easiest to go, I'm on stream right now, I'll talk about this later, right? I'll probably take a break later, I'll message you then, you know. Or say, I mean, Chud does ask him to be direct. I don't know.
Yeah, he was trying to like defend Chud, but then he's like, oh shit. He did say be direct. Why am I saying this? Shit, I fucked up. Chat, thank you for calling me out. I don't know what the fucking chat's doing. I only get to see it one at a time. This is from a VOD.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if Chud is literally asking, what are you looking for? And then Liam can't say exactly what he's looking for. An acknowledgement of a double standard. I mean, Liam is obviously here to complain and whinge and moan and not ask anything specific. To avoid asking anything specific.
He's complaining? He's asking about a fucked up fucking title, from what I know. Before it goes public. It goes public because other people from his community notice. You gotta love how they frame those they don't. How they frame what those in their circles or who they like, comparison to those who are outsiders. Liam was an outsider when he was Lerix, but now he is, so yeah. Fuck him. Let's make him look like the whiny ass bitch and not Chud Logic, despite Chud Logic being one of the whiniest bitches in new commentary.
Because then he feels as though there's going to be plastered everywhere and he's going to get blown up for it, right? Or maybe he feels as though it's like a double standard given the Alex Gekmo and Bo Black shit. That's probably it. But he carries on.
Facts don't care about your
feelings. I, of course, find jokes funny, but made the decision to not be the guy who makes review jokes, especially publicly, because I don't want to be that guy. And overall, as a person at 20, wanted to change who I am and how I portray myself. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to believe, but you can or not. Yeah. Okay. So it's a whole debate about whether Liam's genuine or not. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know what Liam's expecting to get here. This conversation has gone off the rails. Regardless, I was strictly talking about the pedo thing because it is the most extreme and blatant lie. But if you don't care about lying, then the convo, I guess, stops here.
Yeah.
I don't know how this standard you can ever be upset when other people call you a. So just wanted to get your reasoning here, logic but there isn't any. That's all I wanted to bring up.
But that is the logic of commentary. This is the logic of commentary.
Do I need my glasses? This is not an optical problem I'm having here. What is this point?
The point
I
is
don't
the
know
point
how
you
this
make.
I don't know how this standard
commentary make all
you
the
can
time.
ever be upset with other people calling you.
Yes.
So just wanted to get your reasoning here, but there isn't any. That's all.
Yeah, this is what Queeman literally did to excuse the fact he fucking doxed, and everyone excused that. Everyone's like, what Queeman was doing was using Destiny's standards. This is like crazy town. And for some reason, I keep trying to bring chat on the phone. Again, no one gives a fuck. But that's good to know. Okay. I'm going to close out in probably the next 10, 20 minutes. I think I've come into the conclusion of this. Anyways, I got to the meat of this. I don't need to drag out a stream.
I wanted to bring up.
Especially a stream that no one's fucking going to watch. They can watch the fucking
He wants to go into
post-talks.
Chud's
Maybe I'll
DMs
cut
to
it, but
get Chud's reasoning.
I'm just getting this shit.
But there
on the
isn't
record.
any.
Hopefully
it's clear that he wants to make
not as scuffed as-
wants to make a request. I don't know.
I'm playing a game. I'm not so close to the mic,
Or
so
similar
I don't know how the
situations like this.
quality's gonna go.
Somebody very clearly
Especially
wants to
talking
make a
over Dickers.
request, or wants to talk about something, or wants to ask for something, and they can't just cut to the chase. And so it's going to be an endless debate about nonsense, especially when you're live. That does sound like a pain in the ass. I can understand Chud for completely writing this off here.
What?
He's a woman and doesn't want a solution. He wants Chud to hear how it upsets him.
Excuses. Cope.
No.
Dickers,
No. Liam does want a solution here. He doesn't want to tell Chud what to do or make an explicit request. He wants to cry about how it's upsetting,
cry?
and then hope that moves Chud to make a change. That's it. But he does want a solution to it.
Yeah,
anyway,
he does want Chud to
let's
fucking
go.
be a
Let's
bitch,
go.
not be
Let's
a
go.
bitch and lie.
Actually, do I go for the entire Chud kick stream?
But these fucking people are fine with false allegations. The people who combat it are just bitch, coping. You know, they're just crying. You make allegations against them. Oh, they're like... It's insane, the double standard of this group. I mean, what was it? Technicals had a video called The Double Standard of Commentary. Overall, I could understand it. But it seemed a little bit fucked up and scuffed. They promoted it back during, I think fucking Chud Logic promoted that old video from Technicals back in the day. But this is how this shit goes. Team sports, okay. Commentary, anti-commentary, new commentary, old commentary, salvo versus everyone else. Fucking hell.
Not for the entire one, where he talks about everything. Let's go over the part where he goes over the DMs, and then we can cut to the full stream in a bit. All right. Yo, thank you, Morale, for the raid. I appreciate it, mate.
Like, I of course am fine with you criticizing, shitting on me, insulting, etc. But I know you don't think about this about me. And like, I'm going under my real name now, and to just have one of those top videos show up as...
Also, I mean, dude, I don't really, I understand why that would make Lerix uncomfortable.
I don't understand.
But I mean, like, make the request or don't. You are living and dying right now on the grace of Chud for whether he wants to change the whether he wants to change the
oh God, Emperor Chud, let's all worship the motherfucker. The Lolicon controversy that fucking Mr. Sin brought the fuck up. Jesus Christ, you gotta use that back pocket lolicon bullshit. The lolicon shit was bullshit. There is literal lolicons who fucking be like, yeah, I flapped to this child porn. Yeah, those are lolicons. Those are fucking lolicons. Saying, liking little post, reviewing and tearing into how disgusting fucking the one little anime about the brother who I don't know, I think the brother was underage with a sort of sister. Aramange Sensei, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was a disgusting anime. Makes anime people look bad. Lolicons make anime people look bad. Fucking cute girls doing cute things was popular for a while. I didn't understand it. I'm like, I would rather see action, dude. Okay. there's a whole fucking history there, but a lot of people hate anime. I get it. Not your thing, but and the lolicons make anyone who likes that shit look bad.
The thumbnail
Especially
or the title and all, right? You are kind of living or dying by the fact whether what he chooses that he wants to do something or not. Probably be helped by you saying something explicit. And I don't think bringing up extraneous shit like you going by your real name, which dubious, but if that is true, that's a choice you've made.
I'm assuming he got doxxed, so he's like, fuck it, let me just use my real name. I don't know. At a certain point, when your real name's out there, you can't be doxxed.
I don't know. It's just all this extra shit.
As a Liam Donovan hides his pedo past, especially when you know it's just a bait lie, just kind of f***ed up, I guess. Is it?
And I want to point out, this is on his kick stream before. I don't know if there was problems on his YouTube. Maybe he was worried about Liam Donovan's fans fucking, despite Liam on the subreddit being like, yeah, don't fucking flag this dude. He's a total loser. Not worth it. Okay. Something Dickers want it banned. When, if it comes up again later, it doesn't really solve anything. Okay. Even though he was against the fucking ban, they still were like, still made a big deal. They'll always find a problem. You can't get around the problem. Yeah, of course, Lerix being a fucking brain commentary fuck probably doesn't help things out.
To say he's got a past. Like, I feel like the lolicon stuff was overblown, as I've said.
Yeah.
But he does have a lolicon controversy in his past. That's just a reality.
Yes.
That is a fact. I say, what are you looking
controversy?
for here? I don't really care. It's like an old video. You know, it's 5 months old. It's
Why
right
bring it
course.
up?
It's not going to garner particularly many new
Why
views,
do
I
you
don't
need
think.
to
So I'm
escalate
open
it,
to
dude?
negotiation.
Why do you,
okay.
You were butthurt?
Wait, really? Oh, dude. What is
You're
Chuck
mad
doing,
that
man?
he's moving on, so you have to bring up
we just
past controversy.
Okay. Dickers, be careful. He straight up calls Liam an F-slur. Like 0 to 100 instantly. Chud dropping gamer words. Yeah, true. He says the F-slur. Okay. In this clip? Surely not in this clip. Surely not in this clip.
Okay.
We'll disavow when it comes to it,
F-slur.
okay? It'll be fine.
I'm open to a discussion about what needs to happen. But instead of telling me, like, I don't know, well, could you change the title? You know, could you amend this? Could you amend that? He starts trying to debate. He tries to debate me. Bro, I don't...
It's the fucking DMs, motherfucker. Grow the fuck up. You turn it into content. Stop acting like such a bitch and have these dickhead dick riders like Dickers here. Fucking, I don't want to go out sweeping. It's definitely like padding the numbers because Liam is trying to get out. He doesn't want to get pulled back into commentary because everyone knows. This is one of the... Not everyone knows. You get pulled back into the commentary cycle. This is why he doesn't want... He wants to do it privately. He doesn't want to fucking hash it out. And I don't know if this was... It probably was prompted by Rose Morlay's video. And fucking, he just kept on escalating, and he got gay-opped from the last time. That seems to be the timeline. And this is a good place to fucking close this shit out. So, thank you for anyone who stopped and watched, future, past, present. I just wanted to get this shit out, because in retrospective, those who do not learn from the past tend to repeat it. And these dumbasses who do not connect everything and see and try to call anyone who does these sort of connections a cabal are just fucking coping and being really fucking lame about it.